Hi, my name is Ram Dhamija and welcome to my channel. Today is 31st of January and tomorrow we have the Union Budget, which is on 1st of February 2025. So how do you trade the budget? What are the things to look out for? What kind of market behavior is there on budget day and much more. So all these things I'm going to share today in my video, and hopefully you will have a good sense of how to approach the budget and what are the things that you need to watch out for. So I will take you through a lot of things in terms of how the derivatives market behave, how the option prices behave, how the straddle prices behave, and what are the kind of movements that are there seen on the budget day. So I will take you through all these things, and then hopefully by the end of the video you will have a sense of what are the things that we need to watch out for and how the positions are being built right now for the budget day. So I will take you through what all things are happening right now. So today Nifty is in good green, and we have almost broken out of the range that we had established ourselves for the last 14 days. So if you can see over here, this was the upper end of the range which was formed on 21st of January. That is broken today. So we are right now trading above. We actually hit about 23,450, and now we have retraced back, but this is a good sign that we are towards the upper end of the range. We had broken this range on the downside on 27th of January, but immediately the next day we came back into this range, and today we are hitting the upper end of the range and slightly broken it also. So if the budget is good, then you can see an immediate rally, a sharp up move over here like this, and the next level is going to be 24,200. So that is something that we need to watch out for. I'll be very surprised if we break down and then we continue with our downwards, and even that's possible. Anything is possible in the markets, but I'll be surprised with that because all the cues are looking like that there is a build up towards some sort of a bounce, because we have been down for many days, and this particular day on 27th January looks like some sort of a panic bottom was formed, especially in the broader indices. So there has been a lot of good recovery after that, and if you see, this recovery has been almost 700 points from the bottom, which is quite significant. So let us see what the cues are, and then I will take you through how the straddle has behaved over the years. So if you look at the current cues, the cues are all fine. So this is the Nifty open interest as we speak. So there are about 9 crore calls versus 8.7 crore puts in the system. So PCR is at 0.94, which is absolutely fine. Usually the PCR has been much lesser than this on all the preceding weeks. So PCR is looking okay, and bank, there are hardly any volumes, but that's also 0.93. So about 17-18 crore contracts have been written, and they have been written on both call and put side, and the PCR is at least not indicating anything negative. In terms of the straddle premiums, how the straddle premiums are right now. So today was an interesting day when we opened the straddle premiums at a good price. So Nifty current week we have opened at around 635, and we are right now trading at around 550 odd. So there has been a good decay in the straddle premium, and that is what I had also said in my previous videos, that I am expecting between 500 to 550 Nifty straddle premium for this particular budget week, because still there will be 4 days left for expiry even after the budget day. So that is in terms of this week, and in terms of the next week, there's not too much difference between this week and next week. So if you look, this is the straddle for 13th of February. It opened at around 750, and right now it is trading at 681. So there has been a decay even in this straddle, but this is 680, which is the week after that. So around 14 days are left for this particular expiry, and it's trading at 680, whereas for the budget one there are 5 days left and it is trading at about 560. So there's not too much difference between the two particular straddle prices, which is basically indicating that a lot of volatility is expected in the budget day. Now coming to how the FIIs have been positioned, this is very interesting. So FIIs have been buying for the last few days in terms of their index position. So if you see, they have added around 51,000 contracts on futures even yesterday, and 12,000 they had added day before, and on 20th they had 34,000. So they have been covering up their short positions, and they have been adding to the future positions, which is good. And that is what we are seeing even in the indication that market has reversed from here. So if you see, they were building the short positions and market was constantly going down. This pink line is Nifty, and once the bottom hit, after that they actually have started buying. So actually they started buying couple of days back before that, but on the bottom they significantly bought, and they have been constantly buying. So that is a bullish signal that FIs have been buying. Now let's see whether there is heavy shorting tomorrow, or actually the market goes up and a lot of covering that they have already done takes fruition. Now coming to, this is the cash market activity. So FIs have been selling in cash market activity, but that is something that has been going on because they have also been buying in the IPO market. So their net outflows are not so high. If you look at what they have sold this particular month in the cash market, that's very high, about 86,000. But if you look at the net outflows, that is not very significant because they have been buying other issuances, they have been buying in primary IPO market and so on and so forth. So they have been pulling out money from the main market while investing in the IPO market to a large extent. So that is the current setup looking like. Now coming to the most interesting part, what has been the previous history of the budget day for straddle and for market behavior. So I will just take you through that. Just give me 1 second, please. Yeah, so this is what it is in terms of, yeah. So if you look over here, this is the preceding 4 budgets that you see: 1st February 2021, 22, 23, and then 23rd July 2024. I haven't taken 1st February 2024 because that was just a vote on account, that was not a full budget. So these are the last 4 budgets, as you can see, and this is the movement of Nifty that has happened on that particular budget day. So if you see in February 2021, there was a movement of 540 points, whereas Nifty level was 13,736. So there was a movement of almost 4% on budget day. On February 2022, there was a movement of 100 points, and that translated into 0.6. So it was relatively calm. In Feb 2023, the market fell by about 2%, and in this budget, it was kind of flat with a slight downward bias. So you can see that on a budget, there could be days when there could be very heavy movement also, whereas on other budgets, it's fairly restricted, the movement. Now coming to how the straddle prices have been for different budgets. So if you see on Feb 2021, the straddle price was 420, which was about 3%, and the days to expiry were 3. On 22, the straddle price was 432, which was about 2.5%, and DTE was 2. So you can see as the DTEs are going down, the percentage premium of the straddle is also going down. So typically for 1 DTE, it is about 1 to 1.5% the straddle premium, and of course it will also depend on the kind of VIX that is there. But straddle price in 2023 was around 288, which is about 1.6%. Now in this particular budget, the final one in 2024, the straddle price was 406. Now it was 1.7%, whereas there was 2 DTE. So markets were not factoring in a very high movement. Now as we speak, if we close at around, or we tomorrow morning if you open at around 500, 550, it will again be about 2.5% for the premium. Actually more than that, about 2.5% premium, and there will be 4 DTE. So the straddle prices are not very high, if you ask me, compared to the kind of volatility that we have seen in the previous years. So let's say if at 4 DTE the straddle price was supposed to be 3%, then the straddle should have been closer to about 700. But as we speak, the straddle is just 570 points. So let us see how that goes. So I'm not seeing a abnormal behavior in terms of the straddle premiums because it is a 4 DTE which is left. Now coming to this year, as I had said, so we'll be at about 2.4% for 4 DTE. So which you can see is not very high considering the number of days that are left. So this was a small analysis that I had done on the straddle premiums, and how the market has behaved. So you can see that there is a lot of volatility that can be expected on budget days, and there can be huge swings that do take place in the market. We have seen how the positions are built, and it is actually indicating uh, towards a green market. But you just never know how the positions actually change within minutes during a budget day. So there can be wild movements on a lot of sides, and it is very important to keep stop loss in the system. I have been emphasizing this again and again, and considering that a lot of people get attracted to huge premiums, because as I had said that even in Sensex there is a huge premium, in Bank Nifty there is a huge premium. So a lot of people get attracted towards that, thinking that these are huge premiums and they'll be able to realize it. What they don't realize is that if the markets actually end up moving hugely, then those premiums will turn against you. So, for example, I remember in one of the budget days, Bank Nifty actually moved 8% intraday. So, if that kind of movement happens, then no matter the kind of premium that you short, it is going to turn against you, and not only is going to take your entire capital, it might, you might have to pay even more than that. So hence, having a stop loss in the system is very, very critical, not only for your positions, but also please have a stop loss for total MTM number. So if your MTM exceeds a certain number, a pain point, a threshold point, please cut your positions and please book your losses. If the realization is good, then it can be a bumper day as well for option sellers. But the risk is very, very high on event days like this, and risk management is the most critical thing that one should exercise. So that's it from me now. I thought I will share this interesting bit of straddle and the premium percentages that have been there historically with all of you. So trade well tomorrow, and trade with discipline, and trade with a stop loss in the system. And I shall see you soon tomorrow with the post budget analysis and what to expect in the markets going ahead. If you like my content, please do subscribe to the channel. Please share it with your friends, and please leave your comments in the comment section. I like to read them and I like to interact with you on them. So that's it from me now, and wishing you all the best. Please take care. Bye bye.